What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Bad Dadvice podcast. First time in a long time, boys. I forgot how all this works. What are we?
This episode is brought to you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. This episode is brought to you by our friends over at Bierstick. Bierstick, down 2 beers in just 2 seconds. And when we Bierstick the finest beer in all of Duval. It's a little late. We're rusty. VooDoo Brew Pub. VooDoo Brew Pub, the best, Jacksonville's hottest brewery. What? That's what it's called, right?
We are rusty. Yeah, we are definitely rusty.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. VooDoo Brew Pub. It's Jacksonville's. I don't even know if it's newest anymore. I feel like we've had them around for a long time, but it's the best brewery in all of Jacksonville in the heart of San Marco. Make sure you go check them out. Get you some empty calories, some Oh Mama. What's that one? The blue elixir one. That one's pretty good too. They make seltzers there, right?
Yeah,
they make seltzers.
The lacto cooler, the green one, the sour.
Yeah, that's I don't remember. I don't know all the names, but something new. I've been thinking about this for a couple days now. Something new that I want to start doing. This podcast is cool. I like that we get together. I like that we do this stuff. We drink a lot of beers on this podcast. Am I wrong?
You're right.
No, I'm right. I know I'm right. But we're drinking them for no reason. There's no reason to drink the beer. We're just drinking it for no reason.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
I want to start dedicating the beers that I drink. Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm drinking something. So I've got my beer stick loaded down with 2 Brunanis. Okay. So I'm going to dedicate these 2 beers separately. The first one is going to go to my dad. Shout out to my dad. If you're, I know he's watching. He watches. He does. I know.
Is he a watcher or a listener?
I think he's just I don't know. I don't know if he knows how to access the other platforms. Like he might just get on YouTube. That might be the.
I heard he was disappointed.
So he's going to see that shirt.
He's going to see this shirt. Yeah, he'll be proud of me.
Oh God.
My dad just celebrated his 59th birthday. So shout out to you, Dad. One of these beers is for you. The second beer will be for our good friend Taylor and Ryan McMahon, who just had their baby boy, Jack, a few days ago.
Yeah, baby.
Jack Francis McMahon.
Let's go.
So congratulations, you guys. One of these beers is for you.
One of these beers is
When's he getting on the pod?
Listen to the pod. You learn yourself something new. If you want to watch him do this, you can check us out on YouTube. I think we alluded to that. And if you want to get your own beer stick, that device that he's chugging out of, we got a promo code for you. Go to the Bierstick website and type in promo code DADVICE, DADVICE at checkout. You get 20% off for that order.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a break on that slow chug because I'm going to assume.
It did feel slow.
I'm going to assume that you did that because you dedicated them and you wanted to draw it out.
I want people to really.
You
enjoy
wanted
it.
them to.
But also,
know.
I haven't.
No, you're a little rusty.
I think I am a little rusty. I've also had quite a few beers before I came over here to do this. I was watching the Masters. Shout out to Rory McIlroy, also a dad.
You should get Rory on here.
I gotta say,
get Rory on here.
There's nothing that I like more than watching a Rory McIlroy blow up.
Well, there you go. You ruined our chance to get him on.
But
Wow.
But he's 100% a Hall of Famer, and he deserves a green jacket, and I was happy to see him win.
He's just a man of theatrics. I think he doesn't want to blow him out.
I think that
He wants to win the close
I think
ones.
that's the best take Carvel's had on this podcast up to this point in the history of the podcast.
What that he's a
well-rounded, good take, hot take, good but not crazy.
That's not a hot take that Rory McIlroy is a Hall of Famer.
What?
Yeah, that's not a hot
No,
take.
the hot
That's
take.
a hot
The hot
take?
take is that I love watching him shit. The
Hot
bed.
take, like you like watching him fail. Like, that's
Here's a hot take. Why did Rory's winning all these tournaments this year? He came in last place in his own golf league.
Yeah, because he's not focusing on that. He's focusing on winning
Because
the
he
Masters.
plays on real golf courses.
It's real grass that they're hitting on.
Yeah, it's not the same.
That is true.
It's not
mean,
the same.
You made the rules. How do you not win? It's like whoever made Monopoly has never lost Monopoly.
First of all,
right?
it's a Tiger Woods golf league.
I don't know.
What? Of course, people have made Monopoly have lost.
No.
That's not a good take.
You think that? Like, think of a game. Pick any game. Go ahead. Pick one.
Risk.
Johnny Risk, the inventor of Risk, he has never lost Risk.
I think that's a factually inaccurate.
Stephen Catan has never lost Catan.
It's called
Chess.
Catan. Stephen Catan. It's
No.
actually Chris Catan. He was in the SNL. He played that monkey guy.
But anyway, back to those dedicated beers. Nice. I think it's something that we should continue doing. I'd like to.
You don't remember Chris Kattan? He would eat the apples on Saturday Night Live. You guys,
I know who you're talking
this
about.
is a deep pull. You don't
I
know
don't
this?
know. I don't watch much.
So
He was in Night at the Roxbury. He's like
he's the guy. He's
that's
that
the
guy
other guy.
with
You
Will
know who
Ferrell?
Chris
Yeah, he's the
Kattan
other guy.
is?
Oh, okay.
That's Chris Kattan. He invented the board game. He's lost in it. Shut
You're
up.
thinking of Jumanji. That's Jumanji.
No, that's Robin Williams. He plays the Colonel.
all right.
Idiot.
Well, if the beer stick is not for you, then you could also go after the beer bro from the Bierstick company. This is the blue beer shoe. You know, this is the
blue beer shoe.
The blue beer shoe.
The blue beer shoe.
the old bucket of yuck dump truck.
Are you talking
over
about
here.
like Das Boot?
And
Is that like turn any cup into Das Boot? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
yeah,
Yeah, the blue beer
It kinda
shoe.
looks like a shoe. Bucket of yuck
It
dump
doesn't
truck.
look anything like a shoe.
Because it doesn't matter how gross the beer is, it'll get it down your gullet before you even taste it.
But that beer's not gross.
Cardwell was no. Cardwell was definitely putting that into Chat GPT. Hey, make a good promo for this cool tool.
Ooh, did you do that?
Guaranteed.
Did you do
No, I
Guaranteed.
did not. I
Oh.
There's
didn't.
no way he came up with all that.
But that's
No
not gross beer in there.
The blue beer
It's
shoe.
not gross beer.
It's delicious beer.
I just think of things. It's what I do.
Let's go.
Drink and I know things.
My dad-
Do you think he needed ChatGPT to come up with blue beer shoe? Do you think that's that good that artificial
No, but I think it was so
intelligence-
far down the list when ChatGPT gave him a bunch of shit that he's like, they'll never think ChatGPT.
And you
can
can't say that I had to chat GPT bucket of yuck dump truck because Smokey say bucket of yuck all the time.
bucket of yuck dump truck.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter how bad the beer is,
Okay,
it'll
just
get it
do
down
the
before
thing.
you taste it.
My dad really likes the beer bro. He told me. He said he really appreciate that, and he likes how portable it is.
That's a
Yeah,
see?
you don't need it. You don't.
He's a
He
need
pro-
says
poster.
practical
he said
man.
he said it seems like the beer stick would be a kind of a bitch to carry around and stuff like that.
But
it is,
the beer sticks.
but
an
it is a
attraction.
spectacle.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna smoke this real quick before we keep going.
Like
And
me
this is to Rory.
Hey, shout out Roy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hall of
yeah.
Famer.
Dedicate
Rory.
all beers. All beers today are dedicated.
Ferrari. Oh my god!
Way to go, Rory.
Yeah, if you're not, if you want to be the
Yikes.
life of the party, like everybody looks at you and chants your name, you hold the beer stick.
No.
If you just want to be like a very intimate beer chugger,
Right.
you're a beer bro.
Right.
guy.
The beer bro is not drawing a crowd.
right.
Yeah,
The beer bro would not have received the same.
I don't know. I
the
think
same
if you, I
vibe.
think if you bust that bad boy out at a bar, people would be like,
But it's
No.
more
Bro,
like it's more like a
what?
it's like
Or they're
a
like,
it's
bro,
it's
what?
more like
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a Mission Impossible. Like you're very stealthy when you're taking that. Like it's like a stealth move.
I think
and that is like a bazooka, right? It's
Yeah.
like one is like a behind enemy lines infiltration kind of deal, and one is like we're dropping bombs on Baghdad.
I think
You know what
the
mean?
other thing. I think the other thing too is I think it's the beer.
You okay?
The beer stick.
Hold on, everybody. Cardwell
Oh,
needs to
take-
spray his throat with antiseptic spray because he's brought into our household a kid
It's throat numbing spray.
throat numbing antiseptic spray.
'Cause he's
He's
doing-
trying to
dude.
break PRs.
Jeez.
throat numbing spray for
Because his
God
kid
knows
is-
what he's doing after
His
this.
kid is still sick from daycare and he's bringing it into our domain.
God, the internet's gonna roast us. For that.
I think the other thing, the other thing about the beer stick is I think it's easier to load, right? It's easier to prepare, right? Open the top, pour your beer in. My fucking microphone broke while I was doing that. Stupid fucking thing. Open the top, pour your beer in, close the top, get the air out.
Yeah.
The beer bro is like you got to get the straw in. You got to stretch it out over whatever vehicle you are drinking from.
I think they're both equally as complicated, and you can master them with some practice.
You know what's not complicated?
Drinking a beer out of a solo cup off of a pressure plate.
Yeah, because with the Bro Coaster Company,
Coaster for bros.
the Coaster for Bros, you can do just that, and you never have to guess. Who
Dev-
did
You
it fast.
Dever have to get you
You-
Raphael Dever have to guess.
You Raphael Dever
You
never
Denver
have to guess.
You John,
John
Denver.
Denver never
Denver.
You John Denver have to
Take
guess.
me home,
All right.
country road,
You drink that beer down the country from West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
please.
You know MGK
Mama,
remade that song?
mama.
Have you ever heard that one?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly remade that song with Jelly Roll. It was kind of weird.
I saw Machine Gun Kelly in concert a couple summers ago. It was sick.
He's probably a good performer.
And Megan Fox was there.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
Worth the price of admission.
Yeah, it was sick.
foxy.
All right, so the Bro Coaster is a pressure plated coaster for bros that you can set your drink on,
Only
and
for
you can
roast.
chug it up, and you put it back down, and you know exactly how long it took for you to do it. The challenge is still out there. And what did we turn it down to now?
It was 100, but
It was 50 for the first person to send us a video sub 3 seconds was
Gets
getting $50
regardless.
And then I think it was like the 5 people that can beat the time will get 100. I think that's what we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
But have you gotten a video of anybody doing it under 3 seconds yet?
Not yet. So you know what? You just got to take the time off of it.
You know, I said in the last time when we brought this up that Nick Carmaris was going to be the one to do it, and he called me after hearing it and was like, "What do you think? What do you think? I'm just like some drunk that just like I'm like
Just like sit
No.
around chugging beers.
no, you take up a great opportunity."
It's true.
But he hasn't taken it up yet.
And he gets to take my money.
And speaking of that, I'm going to dedicate this chug to Nick Carmaris.
Yo, shout out.
Shout out Nick.
Nick
Shout out
Carmaris,
Nick
you know what?
Carmaris.
That's a true shout out because Nick Carmaris, he saves lives, man. That guy is a lifesaver,
Yeah.
Whilst listening to the pod.
and he's a dad.
Badass.
And he's a dad.
Badass.
Kick-ass dad. And he just put turf in his backyard. That's something you want to do.
I'm gonna do that.
Well, he did it.
Listen, every week that goes by, we get more listeners, more Aussies.
Shout out to those Aussies.
More
And
Aussies.
Anybody
Shout
else
out to
eventually,
Aussies.
one of these Aussies is going to send a video, and I'm going to have to give them my money. And I'm okay
You should
with
snail mail it to Australia. That'd be mad funny.
We'll send
great.
you Bitcoin.
$51 bills.
Send you some Ripple. Things going to the moon.
Here we go.
Ooh, that looked okay.
2-4 with some spillage. With some
That was a
spillage.
good number.
if you would like one of our beers dedicated to you, leave a comment on any of our social media
yeah,
platforms.
don't comment that I'm getting that I was bullied as a kid or
Yeah, you got
in a
ripped.
liberal. Okay, come on, quit making fun.
I
of
don't
me.
even understand where that came from. I didn't watch the video.
Do
though.
I
What-
look like a
what was-
lib?
What was the video
Kinda.
about? Why are we bullied in high
That's
school?
the-
Abs does with that shirt on.
Yeah, we apparently we
I
look like,
rocked in high school. First
apparently
of all.
because apparently we look like. Do you know that video? That's a viral video.
Yeah, I had it, but I didn't.
Oh, see, that's one that you know, and you know it. Do you know that one?
I don't think I know.
Apparently, you know.
No. I
And
don't think so.
apparently, I've never been on TV
There's a kid at a
before.
carnival, and it's like he's like a red hair kid.
I only know the viral stuff that like middle schoolers know right now.
6'7".
6'7".
Yeah, what
Like
does
one-
that even mean?
One of the I don't know
Nobody
what the
knows.
fuck it means, but
it's provocative.
One of the
Gets people
winners
going.
one of the winners of our class period March Madness that we just wrapped up were the well actually they didn't win. The 6'7" Hellcats.
Yeah, you said.
They lost to 8 free pizzas. I haven't figured out what that one means yet. But I'm sure it's inappropriate.
Definitely.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
You're gonna figure out one day. You're gonna be like,
Those motherfuckers, they got one on me.
just
8
spend
free.
it.
8. Well, I'm bringing all the class period champions back.
Does
at the end.
anybody make their team name the Cucumbas? That was always a big one back.
No.
I
back
love
in the
it
day.
when you call me Big
No.
Pop.
A lot of people
Or multiple scoregasms?
They just go.
Nice. Shout out TJ.
No, the kids are really big on like, you know, some kind of noun, right? Insert noun here. Elite,
Oh, really?
right? So we had like the flag football champions. They were Miss Thompson Elite. Shout out Miss Thompson, ELA teacher at my school.
Nice.
Then another team was like Dino Shell Elite.
What's Dino show?
He's the dean at my school.
I
and then
thought
we
you said
had-
Dino, like
Like a
These
dinosaur?
aren't.
he's
These
like an
aren't
Italian guy.
Dino.
No, they're not.
Dino.
No, they're not funny. But like, I don't think they're supposed to be funny. But it's like they just insert the word elite at the end, and now you're a sports team. You know what I mean? So that was Ice Spice Elite. They were in the
That's a little funny.
they were in the championship.
Yeah.
A
I
lot
actually-
of teams about LeBron's hairline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of LeBron's bald heads, LeBron's receding hairline. A lot of those teams in there. Shout out LeBron. He's a dad too.
Shout out LeBron.
Way to go.
Hey, LeBron, if you want to be on the pod, you should let us know.
Yeah, just let us know, bro. Just let us know. What were we talking about?
We're doing a podcast right
Oh,
now.
the March Madness 6'7" Hellcat 6'7", and everybody calls each other "good boy." Good boy. Is that a TikTok
boy.
thing?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I thought it was a police.
I don't know if that's a TikTok thing or not. But like kids will be like, "Hey, could you?" You know, it's like asking them to do something like so basic, and they'll be like, hey man, can you grab that for me? Or hey, can I borrow a pencil? And they go like, yeah, here you go. And, they go, oh, good boy, good boy.
You know what's funny is I did that back in college, but it was slightly different. Where I would just like talk to people as if they were a dog. I go, oh, who's a good boy? And be like, somebody's like, you want to go get Chipotle? Oh, do you want to get Chipotle? Oh, who wants to get Chipotle?
How good does Chipotle sound right now?
Not that good.
Oh, fuck up some Chipotle.
I think Chipotle is like the most overrated burrito joint on the planet.
You know, it's
no
not.
way.
It's way overrated. I'm not saying it's the worst tasting, but it is the most overrated. It's so overrated.
Hot take.
It's really good.
Both Moe's and Qdoba are better than Chipotle.
It's not even that hot. It's a
No,
lukewarm take.
Moe's
I
isn't.
100% agree.
Moe's is not.
Welcome to Moe's.
I like that part. That's about it.
What do
Although
they say?
I used to be a big Moe's.
What do they say when you walk into Chipotle? That'll be an upcharge.
Guac's extra.
You know it's extra.
Guac's extra at Chipotle or Moe's too.
Everything's extra. I mean, like
Right. So like, because it's like, how come you're not mad at Moe's about that?
What? I'm not mad at Moe's.
Okay, but you're complaining about that about
No,
Chipotle.
They welcome
Here's
me
the
when I
thing.
walk in.
Here's
I
the
just
thing.
think Chipotle is fresher. That's why
Here's
I
the
like.
thing.
It's fresh.
Moe's doesn't hide their frugalness. They're like, hey, we're just gonna charge you for the shit. Just get your stuff and get out.
Every time I go to Chipotle, within 3 hours, the Browns are going to the Super Bowl.
That's 100%.
No, I'm usually the next morning.
But it's like not in a way that's like.
You know it's bad when South Park does an entire episode on how you make people shit.
But it's like it's aggressive. It's like the Browns are going to Super Bowl in Philadelphia. It's like that aggressive of a Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Speaking of the Browns, they signed Joe Flacco. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Super
Joe
Bowl.
Flacco's back on the Browns.
Wow. Didn't they give Myles Garrett like $1 trillion?
$1 trillion.
What a phony Myles Garrett is, right?
Such a
Yeah.
phony.
He writes this whole letter to the city of Cleveland of like, he's
I
like,
want to go to a team that's going to compete.
what did he say? He was like
Wait,
something
what
like
was his contract?
it was something like he's not playing.
45
He's
million
not.
a year.
He's playing for
He makes quarterback
championships.
money, bro.
Like he's playing for championships, not for Canton. That was his like.
Yeah.
That was his thing. I want to win championships. I don't care about going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, you know what's funny? Championships get you to kick.
And then like a couple weeks later, it's like a $350 million contract.
That's a lot of money.
And the Browns are like, yeah, like could you like settle for this? Like no championships.
Give
but
it a few months.
we'll give you,
Myles
like,
Garrett will
stupid money.
Give it a few months. Myles Garrett will be playing for Live Golf. And
Dude, if you get a chance to make $350 million, just make $350 million.
Right. He's gonna get hurt, so it's like it'll be fine. He's gonna collect the paychecks and just be hurt. I mean,
Dude,
that's a
messed
hot
up.
take.
It's messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm not wishing that on anybody. But it's gonna happen, right? It happens to all the best guys.
So big gulps, huh?
Yeah. Oh, see
You know what I'm
later.
saying?
It's messed up, dude.
No, it's for real.
These are real people with real families.
Oh, he's a dad too, I think.
And yeah. Hey, Myles Garrett, if you want to be on the pod, let us know.
Yeah.
Side
come on,
note.
dude.
One more side note before we get into updates and stuff. I don't know how any of y'all's algorithms work, but have any of y'all been seeing all of this? Have any of y'all watched Love on the Spectrum at all?
No.
Janie just told me the other day she wants to start watching that with me.
Dude,
I've been getting hella clips on
Dude,
TikTok. Bro,
my
dude.
whole
I only saw the
algorithm
one of the
is
guy
all
who
the,
met Jack Black. You seen that one?
Oh, yeah, but
I love that.
he's not the guy.
Oh, really?
There's this guy named Connor, and he's the funniest person
Con John.
that I've ever seen. And also, I have, with all of my experiences,
Why is he so funny?
you have to look. I'll show you afterwards. But
trying to get us canceled, bro.
What's so funny about him?
no. He's
He's a
legit-
comedian?
He's like, haha, funny. What am I, a clown?
Does he tell jokes? What does he do that's
No,
funny?
it's like all
No.
the things that he says are just objectively funny
His answer is
Are
no.
you laughing with him or laughing at him?
with him.
I've seen the clips. He's not laughing at him.
You didn't even know who the guy was.
Oh, I've seen it. I played you like a fiddle.
But no, like the way like he.
Do you guys remember when Carlos Mencia used to do like the dirt to dirt? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
He get canceled for that?
Cardwell.
Different times.
Cardwell didn't explain a single fucking thing about this guy.
Just that he
And
thinks
he's
he's so
talking
funny.
for 4 minutes.
Cardwell
You
did
just
the
say so
Cardwell-
funny.
Car-
No, hold
abs threw me off.
on.
Cardwell just goes, I see this
He-
guy with Down syndrome on TV and I laugh
Wait,
hysterically.
I never said.
Hold
Down
on,
Yeah.
syndrome.
hold on.
Fuck, wait,
Wait,
Yeah.
where did
Dude.
Down syndrome come
Hold
from?
on.
What spectrum is Down syndrome?
Cardwell did the mental math, and he went, Yeah, I gotta bail on this.
Yeah, 100%, dude. He started getting into it.
Because
Nah, I
wait,
can't do
he's
it.
like, maybe I'll take it down this path. No. Okay, maybe I'll take it down this path. No, definitely not that path. Maybe I'll take it down this path. I'll wait till after the podcast.
Right? Cardo stops for a second. He goes, "What is so funny about him?"
What is it?
No, he says super funny stuff. Like I'll tell you, for example,
Let's hear it.
there was one where
Say it like
he's-
exactly like he would say it.
he was talking.
That's fucked, dude. That's fucked.
What? I've never seen it.
Canceled.
Hold on.
Oh my god, we're in a septic.
He was talking to his mom about like before he went on his date, and his sister, and she was like, "What if I told you that
Was it his mom or his sister?
His
Let
sister.
her talk,
He's
let
like,
her talk.
"What?" She was like, "What if I told you that I kissed him on the first date?" He was like, "I would say that you were pretty desperate." And then she was like, "What if I just said that I was just attracted to him?" He was like, "Well, I would say that you were probably sad about being a single mom." And he just said it straight to her face, like with the most straight
Is
up
his
thing.
sister on the spectrum also?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. But it was like so like straight up and straightforward, and that's what makes it so funny. Is it's like it's very like, and you guys are intentionally being quiet, and that's fine. But it's objectively funny. It's objectively funny. Let's see that straight face. Yeah, that's a good straight face.
How about we get into some updates?
Why didn't you talk? Let the silence sit, man.
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
He's objectively funny.
The guy was struggling over there, man. We got to cut him some slack.
I'm not struggling. I'm
We
fine.
can't just roast Cardwell nonstop.
Listen.
No,
No.
He got bullied in high school. He doesn't need to get bullied by his
Listen,
friends too.
listen. No.
That was me.
Listen. People in the comments. There's a
he's
lot of people
liberal.
There's a lot of people that watch Life on the Dating on the Spectrum. I don't even know. Life on the Spectrum. I don't know.
It's not life on
Love
the
on the
spectrum.
spectrum.
Love.
That's what it is.
It's not live life love, dude.
There's a lot of people that watch that show. People in the comments will say how funny this guy is. He's incredible. He's awesome. He's an awesome dude.
I just want to make sure they're laughing with him and not at him.
I don't think they are.
Because if he's not laughing, you can't laugh with somebody who's not also laughing. You know what I'm saying? Right? If you're not laughing and I am,
That's
we're
not necessarily true.
No,
Comedians don't always laugh at their jokes. It's funny.
Kevin Hart can barely get his jokes out sometimes. They're so funny.
I hate when comedians do that. Don't laugh at your jokes. Don't
Dude.
laugh at your jokes.
Sometimes, dude, his shit is funny.
Your job is to tell the joke. My job is to laugh at the joke. Don't laugh at it. You're doing my job.
That's why the funniest comedians are the ones that like play it off, like Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah.
He like just does the one-liners.
I got a
and
couple
he just
comedy
sits
shows coming up here.
You know who was
you
just
got?
here?
Nikki
that we
Glaser.
were going to
there.
go on
She's
Saturday.
Amazing. She's amazing.
Charlie Barons, I think he is. He's like the guy that does like the Wisconsin TikToks and stuff.
Wisconsin.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah,
that guy?
yeah.
He was just in Jacksonville.
Really?
Like on Saturday, yeah. We were gonna go,
Oh.
but we opted not to.
Yeah,
Instead we saw Snow White. There's my update. Oh my god!
Why would you go see that?
Because we wanted to see a movie. We had a babysitter. We're like, what are we gonna do? And it was like, go to the Charlie Barron show. It was starting a little later. Maybe we get home late. We were like kind of nervous. And then we're like, oh no, we'll just see a movie. And like none of the movies
In a
looked
movie
interesting.
theater?
In a movie theater, yes.
Oh,
and
wow.
and none of the movies looked interesting. So we decided to see Snow White. And it was, I'm not saying this because it's like, because I'm a liberal or whatever, right? But it was like, man, there was so much like forced DEI kind of stuff like within there. And then they changed a lot of the storyline to make it whatever modern, like instead of Snow White going off to the prince's castle, she like gets her own castle, right? That kind of thing. Like it's
I
like
don't
it's
even remember.
like
I
a
don't
lot
even
of,
remember the story.
a lot of girl boss kind of stuff, and but it was like forget all of that. Forget the fact that they had like CGI. All the dwarves were CGI, like not real.
Oh, not real people.
Really?
Not real. It's all CGI for the dwarves.
They couldn't find.
But then they had a-
seven
They couldn't find
little people.
But then they had
Yeah,
a band
dude,
of like
what?
7 bandits, and one of the bandits in the 7 bandits
Was a little person?
Was a little person. And that guy was the only bandit that actually had any lines, like speaking lines. All the other bandits like didn't say anything. But the only thing he talked about was like how he's like really good with a crossbow, and I was like, is this a joke that I'm missing? Like, why does he keep talking about this crossbow? Like, I couldn't understand it. And so, but take away all the DEI stuff.
I kind of want to see it now.
No,
Dude's electric with a crossbow.
Wait till it gets on DVD or
Put
whatever.
it on Disney
What do they
Plus.
make now? I don't know.
It'll be out on Disney Plus eventually.
Betamax.
It got like the lowest score ever.
That movie
in
is
Rotten Tomatoes.
beta to the
Really?
max.
Yeah.
So, but like, take out all the DEI stuff, take out everything. Just the movie itself sucked. Like the final boss sequence where you're like, all right, how's she gonna like defeat the evil stepmother? What's she gonna do? And she just like looks at a guard and she's like, your name's Jeff, and you were a farmer. And it's like, that's it? That's how you?
Snow White doesn't have an evil stepmother, does she?
Snow White has an evil stepmother. Yeah.
No, I thought that was Cinderella. I thought Cinderella had the evil stepmother.
This is her stepmother is the evil queen.
I thought Snow White got the apple. The bitch.
Snow White did get the apple from the evil witch.
Cinderella
had her stepmother became the evil witch.
Cinderella had the sisters
and the mom.
Yeah. But Snow White had.
I gotta go back and watch the original Snow White.
Snow White had an evil.
Maybe I'll go watch Snow White, the
back to
OG,
back
and then go to the theater and watch the new one.
You know what they should do? Just take Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood, Sleeping Beauty, and Cinderella, and like put them all together because we all get too confused trying to keep them all like it's all like all like they're all like
everybody knows who Mulan is,
right? Put
You know
all
what I'm
those
saying?
other ones together.
That's racist.
Because you know
That's
what I'm saying.
racist.
You know what I'm saying?
know what I'm saying?
Mulan's a badass, man.
Everybody knows who Pocahontas
Like Moulin
is.
Rouge, like that movie.
She's bad to the bone, dude.
like Moulin
And the
Rouge.
songs in that movie kick ass.
We showed our girls Mulan this morning. They freaking loved it for
Yeah.
about 8 minutes.
Nice.
But like,
Oh, dude, Kennedy will sit and watch a whole movie. She's loves movies.
The
bro.
only movie my girls will watch is Moana. It's the only thing.
Moana slaps, dude.
That's the only thing.
You
that
watch
I will
Moana
go
2?
like-
Have you watched Moana 2?
Not yet.
Whoa.
Moana 2 is weird. I don't really get it,
I will say
but it does slap.
Moana 2 does not slap.
No, the music slaps.
They're doing
It's
a live
not
action,
good.
right?
It's not good.
Moana, live action.
Yeah, with the Rock, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
I want to see the live action.
That's
Hercules.
gonna be cool.
Hercules is my favorite Disney movie. I think.
The cartoon.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
that's easy.
Yeah, it's up there, dude.
Yeah.
It's good.
Nah,
it's
Beauty
good.
and
Have
the
you
Beast,
done?
man.
Have you done Lion King 1.5 yet?
No, not yet.
Because that's the best of the Lion Kings.
Take a ton. No, take a
The
ton.
live action one.
No, that's Mufasa, and there's another like Lion King live action one. But no, it's Lion King 1.5. It's the best Lion King. It's literally take Lion King 1, the whole entire movie, right? Scar,
and then add a half to it.
But it's that whole movie, and it's what Timon and Pumbaa were doing the whole time.
That's cool.
Like they were there in all of it. Like
It's
when the
so
stampede killed Mufasa,
I like that.
Timon and Pumbaa were in the stampede too, and it was mad funny.
Love when movies do that.
No, it's good.
And like the best movie that does that, Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Like he's like there, like he created like the whatever like situations. I love when movies like have like a secret take of that, like nobody knows this happened, but this really happened, and that's
Yeah.
why this other thing happened.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, dude, it's really good. You should definitely watch it. It's
will.
the best of all the Lion Kings. Have I seen all the Lion Kings? No, but that's the best one. It's got to be. There's no way.
It is.
Good, nice take.
Yeah,
Solid take.
That is a hot take.
It's hot. It's not a hot take. It's just
no, it's not a hot take.
take.
It's the
That's a
truth.
hot take.
hot take that one
It's
and a
the
half is
truth.
the best.
Yeah, it's a hot take.
Why is that hot?
No,
Explain.
Explain
No, explain it.
because
It's objectively true.
No, explain it.
it's truth.
Don't yell
No,
at
explain it.
No, explain it. Explain it.
Because it's an opinion. Like, what if nobody else thinks it's good? The best
It's objectively true.
Why is it
No.
hot though? Could just
It's a
be a
hot
take.
one? Okay, it's a take. We'll call it just a take.
That is a take.
It's objectively true.
It's a true. It's the truth, though. Have you seen it?
No, I
Then
haven't.
don't even question
Dude,
it.
if you've never heard the Dig a Tunnel song,
I'm a Beauty and the Beast guy.
Yeah. you
I
would
like
be.
the live action Beauty and the Beast. What's her name? Emma Stone?
Hunchback, great movie.
I'm like a Shrek.
Who's Hermione?
I'm a Shrek guy.
Who's Hermione Granger? What's her name?
Big Shrek guy.
Is that Emma Stone?
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson?
Emma Watson.
It's
Emma
elementary,
Stone.
my dear Emma
One
Watson.
of those Emmas. I love her. She's
Emma
great.
Mackey?
No,
You know who that is?
no.
She looks just like Margot Robbie.
Oh, I love Margot Robbie.
There you go. You love Emma Mackey.
I have to look her
But
up.
I do like the live action Beauty and the Beast.
So my kid shit. That's my
Where?
other update.
Where?
He's He's shitting in the potty. We did so all day. So he's in the new.
Shitting in the toilet.
Oh, that's a good.
That's a good video. I know that one.
Didn't we talk about that 2 episodes in a row?
Sitting
now?
on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
Didn't we talk about that last
Yeah,
episode?
yeah.
So he's in the new classroom. In a new classroom that is the classroom before you go to the. It's like I don't know what the thing is.
Before VPK or whatever.
Whatever the next class is, he's got to be pooing in the potty. He's got to be peeing and pooping in the potty. And so every weekend now, we're basically like letting him either be naked or be in underwear, like no protection or anything. And so multiple times today, he was pooping in the potty. After he gets off, he just like goes on like he's doing a bear crawl and like just turns around. And he's like, just like wipe my butt. And like just like Megan was like wiping his butt, and then he'd go eat for like literally 10 seconds, and he'd like come back and he'd do it again. Like, it's not gone. And she's like, it's gone. There's nothing there. Wipe my butt. Wipe my butt. Like, dude, there's nothing there.
He could feel the dingleberries,
like,
man.
Get it clean. Come on. I'm not asking. Like, let's go.
Get that kid a bidet.
And so we gotta give him a bidet.
Bidet, do you say?
So he pooped in the potty, peed in the potty multiple times. Like we fought. He's not perfect at it. But then we went on a walk down in the backyard, and we were on the walk, and he like tried to stop Megan to like get her to like know that he had to go to the bathroom, and she's like, "Come on, keep walking. Like, what are you doing?" Like she didn't realize that he was.
Yeah.
He just thought that he like turned around and was like in her way or something, and then he kept walking and turned around, and she like see that he started like peeing his pants. So she quickly pulled his pants off, let him pee on the side of the road. I think he's learning.
What?
Yeah. About back.
Oh, like in the backyard.
Yeah, it's not like a high traffic
not
area.
Not like on like.
You
not
said on the side of the road.
Yeah, there's a
There's a
service
dirt road back there. Yeah.
Oh, you were walking all the way back there.
Yeah.
You guys walk back there?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Sketchy.
No, it's not sketchy. I was thinking like, is the grass like kept back there? It's like I feel like it's really high grass back there.
You can get back. Yeah. There's a little.
It's like a walking path.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for interrupting the story
Sorry,
for
sorry,
the millions of fans that we have listening.
They've
On
seen
the edge
your
of their
house.
seats.
They've seen your house on Zillow.
On the edge of their seats. So he pees on the side of the road. Get that done. Go back in. So we're working on it. But yeah, he pooped on the potty and peed on the potty a lot, and up to this point hasn't really had a huge accident. Trying to like do our best to like not yell at him when he messes up, or like when we put him on the potty and then he doesn't do it, and then he gets off and then like immediately like pees his pants or something. You're like, dude, come on. What are you doing?
We have that struggle right now. We're just putting Kennedy on the potty when she's like before she gets in the bath, but really like no other time other than that. And she like won't pee in the toilet, and then as soon as we put her in the tub, she'll just like start peeing immediately.
The warm water, man, it'll get you.
Ivy's been good at not peeing in the tub. Like I think he's been okay with it, because the same thing. Like he is peeing before he gets in the tub.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I think those are my updates. If I remember anything else, I'll interrupt you guys.
Nice.
Who's next?
I'll go. So both my daughters put their first like sentence together kind of thing, where they said like consecutive words, not just, one thing here and there. They both said, "I love you."
Mm.
Dada.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. That's interesting.
Sorry,
Fan favorite.
Did you get permission to say that on the pod?
No, yes. Ish.
Who's your daddy?
Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry, Strack.
But yeah, so it was super cool because they're both like, dude, they're like parrots, man. They repeat everything.
Everything except for "I love you, mama."
Right.
No, they'll say it.
Will they?
They say it. They say
Have
it.
they said it? Have
They
they
say
said
it.
it? Have
Yeah,
they said it yet?
they say it. They say it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, they say it.
No, actually, they say it way more than they say "I love you, Dad."
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, wait.
I was just first.
For sure.
But yeah, they're like parrots, man. They repeat everything. Like now we're like at the point where we gotta kind of watch what we're saying, because I don't want them to like hear us say something and then they just start repeating it all the time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like I was kind of messing with them like last week ish, and just kind of being like, "Say titty, say titty."
Jeez, okay.
So now they both will like look at Emily like when she's changing their diaper and like just go titty. I'm like, oh, jeez. dude.
I
Yeah,
thought-
they won't stop saying it.
I'm pretty sure that Ivy started saying titty, but I don't know where he picked it up because like we don't say titty a lot. Were you you telling Ivy?
It might have been me.
Were you
Might have
telling
been me,
Ivy to say
dude.
titty?
It might have been me.
You like, how's it going, bud? Titty, 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 titty.
Yeah. Big fan.
That one day you had to pick him up from daycare. You were just like, titty, titty, titty,
No, I
titty,
dropped
titty,
him
titty.
off at daycare.
Oh, I thought you picked him up.
Get it
too.
right.
No.
Get it right.
Are you kidding me? I couldn't imagine how difficult that place would be to get in to pick someone up.
Yeah.
Give me your kid.
Yeah, bro. It was like
Right.
it was unbelievable how hard it was to get in that daycare. And I was just like, hey, can you just like take this kid from me?
Trying to give
Right.
you a child.
Yeah.
Right. This
Like,
is
taking
reverse
me-
trafficking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of trafficking, Cardwell, you got any updates?
Yeah.
Speaking of traffic.
It's a weird segue. I don't know why you would do that. Doesn't go with anything that's ever happened here. Yeah, so he is basically just running all over the place now. He in the last 2.5 weeks has gone full balls to the wall, just sprinting everywhere. One of his favorite things to do is he's gotten to the point. He's in a really fun phase. One of his favorite things to do is like the walk with the holding hands, like just walk all the way around the house. Like, he just like wants to grab your hand and like walk with you
Oh, that's nice.
and do all that stuff. Which it's cute, but it's also annoying because it hurts my back.
Well, Kennedy hates holding hands, so that's why I say it's nice. Like I can't get
Oh,
her.
that's interesting.
I can't get her to
Yeah.
hold my hand.
She holds
going
Ivy's
anywhere.
hand.
Yeah, she like when we like it's like, and I don't make her hold my hand all the time. It's like when we cross the street, you gotta hold my hand. Like it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And she's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's
And then
so,
and
like,
then if we're both holding her hands, like if Janie and I are both holding her hands,
Oh yeah.
She'll lift her
think
legs up.
she'll think that she'll think that it's like we're swinging her. So she like will like just jump or just like dead weight, and you're like
Dead weight.
So people who don't know that will like be very confused. Like, what the hell is this kid doing? Like, oh no, she's gonna. So you have to like make sure like when you're holding her hand, if two people are holding her hand, you have to make sure that you have like a really good grip on her hand because she's gonna fall.
Ivy's a big dead weight, like anytime. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Cardwell. We interrupted you.
That's the big one. We had a we had a big baby weekend basically. Like did all like we Saturday we big one on Saturday. Trey, your cleaning lady came.
Okay.
Oh.
Shout out Evelyn.
Yeah.
How'd she do?
Amazing.
Oh,
We're
good.
gonna start doing once a month. It was so
good.
nice to have like we've never had a cleaning lady, and it was so nice to come. We like left. We did a long like hour-and-a-half walk, and she texted us. She was like, "Yeah, I'm done." I was like, "Perfect, we're coming back." And
She's done in an hour and a half. That's pretty.
it was like hour 45.
That's pretty good.
We also have a pretty small house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but it was awesome. Highly recommend if you have a kid and you're stressed out about life, once a month, just because you like, I can do all of the like keeping things together and maintenance, cleaning and stuff, but to have that once a month, like deep clean, mopping, all the stuff, Swiffering everywhere,
Appliances,
dusting.
toilets, showers.
Dude, it
Turlets.
was amazing to come home to that. But we walked him around, did all stuff. We have a new playground in our neighborhood,
I saw
and
that.
it's awesome. He loved playing in there. We played all over the place. Came back, ate, and then we broke out the water table.
Nice.
Had him play in the water table, put the bathing suit on. And then today,
Dude, water tables are dope.
they're awesome. He
My,
loves
my
it.
girls friggin' love it.
Yeah.
We forgot we had one until we came over last weekend,
Yeah.
and they were playing on yours, and I was like, oh shit, I need to set that thing up.
Yeah.
And like we pulled the box, like it was literally just like sitting in my garage.
Yeah.
We pulled it out, and like they play with it every day for like 3
You
hours.
forget like what toys and stuff you have.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, wait, he could just play with chalk for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You're like, this is like, what am I doing? Like this, you don't need more toys. They just got to circle back to the ones that like you
Yeah, the
hadn't-
old ones that they hadn't
or
seen
they
in a
didn't,
while.
or they didn't like it the first time. It's like they're gonna like it in like a year.
Yeah,
or two.
like-
Today we let him play with a empty waffle box, and he
Yeah.
loved it.
Nice.
Loved
Oh,
it.
yeah.
By the way,
My-
is your playground wood chips or what's the flooring?
Wood chips. Yep.
I'm not a big wood chip.
It's not the
playground
best. It's
fan.
not the best. Mostly
my older
because
brother built
he
a-
loves putting them in his mouth.
My older
Yeah,
brother
right.
built like a playground at his house, and it has like wood chips, but they're rubberized wood chips.
That's cool.
So it looks
Yeah.
like wood chips and stuff, and they're not they're not small enough that
Are
kids
they
can
glued
put them in
together?
their mouth. No, they're still kind of loose, but they're not small enough for kids to put them in their mouth.
How
See,
much wood
these-
would a wood chip chip if wood chip could chip wood?
It's woodchuck, not wood chip. Speaking of playgrounds and water tables, the splash pad at the zoo's open.
Hey,
Oh,
I think
baby.
today was the first day they opened up.
number
so,
4 zoo in the country.
So it's the number 4 zoo in the country, the Jacksonville Zoo, is voted
in the
by-
heart of where is it? In the heart of?
Where
It's in the
is
heart
it?
of.
Oh, that's right, Duval.
That's awesome.
Yeah, splash pad's open back up, so we'll have to get out there.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Do we do my update?
Yeah, sure. Why
All
not?
right.
No, I think Carter's
Yeah,
still.
I had.
Oh,
I-
are you still going?
So
sorry, I
the,
didn't know.
to end our weekend today, we took a long walk in the morning, and then I went to Publix, got some champagne. We did a little brunch action
Okay.
At the park or at home?
no, at home. Landon ate some waffles, some bacon, little broken up bacon pieces, and we watched Formula One this morning, and then watched the Masters, and we had a great day. He had a little meltdown at 4:00 for about 45 minutes. It kind of sucked, but
He had a lot
We
of
got
money on
past it.
Rory, right? That's why.
Dude,
Yeah.
my girl said golf today also.
What?
While the Masters
that's
was on.
big time.
Yeah.
Nice.
They both said golf. And like I've been teaching them titty, so I don't know who was teaching them to say golf.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like it was
I think
pretty
it's-
cool.
I think it's Strat going, say golf sucks. Golf sucks. And they're going, golf? She's like, no, not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, big baby weekend for us.
I like
I would have
when-
liked to have golfed personally, but
I like when Ivy says,
You know?
Dada podcast. That's why I like what he says. Like, if
Nice.
he hears the podcast or sees it, he always says Dada podcast.
That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
super funny.
Do you think this is the biggest golf weekend of the year with the Masters going on? Like, do you think like
Yeah.
yeah,
it's the busiest golf course weekend of the entire year?
Yeah, because it's getting
Probably.
warmer everywhere. So like everybody's like excited to go play golf because it's been winter. Like we don't recognize it in Florida, but in a lot of northern areas, it's like in Saskatchewan, there's still like snow on the ground. So it's like it's starting to thaw out in a lot of areas.
Why would anybody live there?
And like the Masters comes around, you're like, oh, that's right, I love golf. Well, let's go play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then there's stuff like at Deer Creek where I'm a member at. They have the mini Masters.
Get over yourself.
Oh,
Dude,
you're a
we get
member.
it. You're a
Look at me.
It was
we get
relevant.
it,
It was
dude.
relevant.
I'm a
You're
global
member at a country club.
I'm a global
dude.
member of the Lynx DAO now. So
I really want to get on that.
I know.
but yeah, so they do the mini Masters.
It's
So
still only
it's the
like
front
$500.
nine.
So
It's the
he's
front
talking.
nine, and every hole is a par 3. And you do your score, and after you do it on Friday, they randomly match you up with somebody playing in the Masters.
I was just gonna say that's what I've heard people do that.
And it's
Wait,
a
what?
random draw.
They randomly match you up with somebody playing in the
Like it's a
Masters?
2-man scramble, and
It's
your
a 2-man
partner.
scramble, and your partner is somebody playing in the Masters. So you're playing par 3s because they're assuming that you probably suck,
Yeah.
and your total score is matched up with
Plus their
whatever
total
they
score?
get, and it's a scramble. And then whoever scores the best in each hole, they add them up, and whoever wins. It's kind of luck. Kind
Oh,
of
it's like
skill.
like a best ball thing. Not scrambles. Like everybody plays from the same shot, right?
Well, you're not going to play the same shot as the guy that's playing.
That's what
in
that's
the
what I'm saying. So
Masters.
so
in
don't
Augusta.
so don't call it a scramble because it's not a scramble.
Oh, get over
Jesus.
yourself.
It's a
best
All right,
ball.
get
It's a
on
best ball.
with
It's
your
a best ball.
updates.
It's a best ball.
Jesus.
Does your country club? Do they ever do glow golf?
Yeah.
Well, when they do that, I want to be a part of that because that is
Well, they only do so for like the big tournaments. They do glow ball off the back patio. We're like, Roby,
Yeah,
you were
like
there for it.
it's like chipping onto
Oh,
that
like
18th
close
to
the
screen right
pin.
So
there.
they
Okay.
yeah.
they put some turf.
It is freaking hard.
It's hard.
that 18th green,
Bro.
man. I'm like this is obviously like super niche. Nobody knows about anything about this except probably us and the couple Jacksonville guys that listen. I 3-putt every time on that 18th green.
Well,
If
plus
I'm not the snake, I'm getting the snake.
well, plus the
on
time,
the 18th
plus
green.
the time they do it, where you're hitting onto the 18th green. It's the night before the tournament where they're offering free scotch and cigars, so everybody's just lit. And then they're like, "All right, well, hit this ball perfectly onto this green," and you're
it's-
just like,
and it's like such a-
sculling it into the water.
Yeah, it's like such an awkward shot too. It's like 58 yards
It's from the clubhouse
like-
or is it over the water?
from the clubhouse.
from the clubhouse.
What's the kind of demographic of the people that are like members in that club?
Old.
87.
87-year-old white men.
like class of 87 or
there's
87
there's a
years
lot
old?
of lot of
Yes.
Asian people in there.
a lot of Asian
A
people.
lot of Asian people, a lot of Asian women, really good like Asian like.
Wow.
There's actually a somebody that either was on the LPGA or is or something like that at some point.
Nelly Corda?
No,
Oh, okay. It's the only one I know.
but yeah,
Paige
there's
Spiranak.
no Asian.
Oh,
They're not Asian.
oh.
Got it.
Okay, continue.
All right, I'll get into my update then.
Put your hands up, because it's time to talk daycare.
Not talking daycare.
Do you have a daycare thing?
No, I just thought it was a good transition.
No,
Oh, okay,
I'm
got
not.
it.
I'm not talking daycare. Kennedy started gymnastics.
Oh,
We've got Kennedy in gymnastics. She's done 2 classes now. The first class was an absolute nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. It was like you go into this thing, right? And this gymnastics, the room has all kinds of shit, right? Like it has shit to climb on, shit to jump on, shit to hang on, all this stuff. And it's like the first day we went, it was testing day. So they were like, someone with a clipboard, like checking all these kids' skills or whatever. And so this was Kennedy's first time ever. So the testing day, they try to do like a lot in the same allotment of time. And so it was very fast paced. And Kennedy was very like, oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is fun. I want to keep doing this. And then it was like, okay, we got to move on to the next thing. And then it was like meltdown. Like, why are we doing something else? This is really fun. So the first time was awful, and Janie was super overwhelmed because it's like a mommy and me class, right? So I was like just sitting like, I was like, oh man, this looks fucking
Crushing
miserable.
beers.
I was sitting over there. I'm like, this looks fucking miserable. I'm glad I'm not in there.
Tailgating.
And Janie's in there. She's like on the verge of
The
tears.
guy next to him's like, man, that mom's about to lose it. He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Hate to be her husband.
Feel bad for her husband later. No,
I'll bet you $10 she cries in the next 5 minutes.
but super, yeah. So Janie was like super overwhelmed, and so the place was like, this was a testing day. It's not a good day. That wasn't the normal teacher, and the early class has more kids. So they're like, how about you come back? You do another trial. We'll put you in the later class that has less kids, less overwhelming, and it's not a testing day, so it'll be better. So we went yesterday. It did go better, but the two things I've noticed, again, Kennedy is not very good at like switching things, right? When she's doing something and she's having fun and it's time to go on to the next thing, she's not good at that. Which makes sense. I'm sure most 2-year-olds are like that. Like, why would we stop?
You're like that.
Why would we stop doing this? I'm like that too. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I don't want to leave this bar.
Why would
Yeah.
why
This bar's
right.
fun, dude.
Why would we leave this bar? I'm having a great time.
That's actually true. You hate bar
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate bar hopping if the bar is awesome.
Saturday
hopping-
sit-ins.
Bar hopping's fun.
Why would we go? Well, but the next bar might suck. This one's
I know, but it's just fun to bar hop.
but this one's guaranteed fun.
Bar hopping is fun.
Sometimes
That's
Um,
dude, come on.
bar hop until you find one that's fun, and then don't hop anymore.
No.
Okay. So Kennedy's bad at that, the transitioning to different activities or whatever. And she's also a firm believer in. You guys ever heard this theory of like a cheetah doesn't stretch before it hunts its prey?
Yeah.
Kennedy's a firm believer in that because she has no interest in the 5-minute warm-up stretch in the beginning of class. She's like Janie's sitting there on the floor. All the kids are sitting on the floor with their parents. The teachers in there. They're touching their toes. And Kennedy's like up and she's like running everywhere. She's like, I'm not stretching. I don't need this. I'm ready to start. So it got to the point where Janie was like, maybe next class we'll like show up 10 minutes late.
Yo,
To
kids don't need to
just
stretch.
skip
dude.
the stretch.
Kids, they don't even have any like
Did
cartilage yet.
you say we?
I go.
I
to
don't
class.
think that you
Let me tell
stretched in 5
I'm
years
not-
of college baseball.
I did. I stretched. But
I
let me
didn't.
let me tell you something. I'm not ready to be a gymnastics parent. I sit in that place and I see these other people. Man, I can't even see the fucking kids on the floor like doing the routines and shit because there's so many parents with their chairs like lined up right on the wall because it's like
So you
walled
gotta
off.
bring your own chair.
No, they provide chairs, but there ain't no chairs when I get there. Everybody's
wait.
got chairs. I mean, dude.
Oh, like they're sitting in the chairs. That
Oh,
are
in the
provided.
front row, like about as close, because it's like there's a wall. It's a walled off area, so it's like you can't go in that.
Let's
space.
say that your kid is in like Little League baseball, and
Little
there's
League
no
baseball.
bleachers, and you're just gonna go and you're gonna like watch them play. What kind of chair are you, like? What chair are you as a parent? Are you a
No, I'm just a basic.
just bring a bucket and sit on the bucket? Are you
No.
a fold out chair? Like, are you like one of those chairs that has like the feet, like it like leans back like a recliner?
No.
Are you one
I
of those
think-
chairs that has like the little sunshade on top? Like, what
I
kind
think,
of chair?
I
are
think
you?
you're asking the
I'm
wrong
the
question.
parent.
I'm just a
the
basic
parent that-
4-prong chair, and I might be a stander.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm throwing a hat on. I'm going out into right field and standing on the back of the fence.
No, the fence is too tall. For
Bro,
me.
you are not that tall, dude. Oh my god.
I think I'm
Using the bucket. To look
Where
at the
are you
fence.
guys sitting? If your kid's playing softball, or baseball, where are you
That's the
setting up
question.
your chair? Where are you
That's the
setting it up?
question.
I am a.
I think it's hold on. Let's just go over all the questions. One is where are you standing around the field?
Yeah.
Another is what sort of sitting device are you using, if any? And then I think the third is what types of food and drinks do you have before, after, during? Like, what is your food and drink setup for the game? Like, and none of us know the actual answer because we haven't
I mean-
actually done it yet. But let's imagine.
I know the
and
answer.
it depends, right? Like, because like if my kids are playing softball with Kennedy, there's 1,000% chance that like
Crushing
me and Abs
beer.
are
Right,
just
right.
tailgating.
I know.
Let's
you
just
know what I mean?
let's just say that generically, it's a generic team. Your kid's on a team. Most likely, you would know at least one set of parents, maybe a couple more. But like, it's not like it's all of your own friends. It's not like you don't know anybody.
How
It's just
old
like
are the kids? Is it
middle
like
of the-
first season, or is this
let's
like
say it's
they've been
coach-
playing for a while?
coach pitch, or maybe the first year kid pitch.
All right, so we say they've been
Yeah.
playing. I know my answer. Whatever dugout they're in, I'm on the outfield side of the dugout, not towards home plate. Outfield side of the dugout.
Mm-hmm.
I've got beer in a tumbler and sunflower seeds, any flavor. I do have a folding, just a typical tailgate, 4-prong chair kind of thing. But I'm probably standing, leaned up on the fence.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Outfield side of the dugout.
Okay. So same.
That's anybody objectively
Yeah, I
knows
think
that's the
that's-
best spot of the field.
Yeah.
Outfield side of the dugout.
Which is why it wasn't the right question to ask. Just to be clear, because you said that's the right question to
You
ask.
know what? That's
So-
fair. I will eat my words.
I think the
I'll-
assumption was always that you'd be there,
I'll
or
kind of
I'm not sitting with the
I'll
fucking
kind of
parents.
I'll kind of piggyback off of Abs. There is a 200% chance that I'm wearing bike coach's shorts.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
like
Okay.
no doubt,
Oh, yeah.
Daddy likes.
yeah.
no doubt.
And then I would say, as far as the chair,
Standing, wearing bike coach's shorts, baby.
Yeah, let those nuts hang out. Yep.
I feel like I would be a stander. I'd be walking around.
Okay.
Mainly because I'd be walking back out to the car to grab a little something.
Oh, okay. So you're a walk out to the car for whiskey kind of guy. So he's a beer guy. You're a whiskey guy.
Always been a whiskey guy.
Okay. So you're a You're
I
a
would
whiskey
need
guy
some whiskey glasses.
standing far away so that no one can smell your breath.
So
Nice.
I would get the lay of the land to know how close am I to the parking lot if I
Okay.
want to go back and be a whiskey guy that day. If I'm not, then I'll have a cooler that I could use to just sit on,
Right.
and
You
I'll
don't
just
wanna
have
be the
some beers
outfield
in the
guy.
cooler.
You're not gonna bring a cooler
That's
of
the
a
number
beer
one
to a
thing.
little league softball game. dude.
He didn't say
That's the
beer.
thing.
Hold on. He didn't say beer.
Oh, I just assumed beer.
I'll have some beers in it.
Right. What else? What else would you drink?
Waters and Gatorades for my
Boom.
kids.
What?
Juice boxes.
What?
Juice boxes, oranges.
You gotta
I
have
mean,
some
come on,
stuff.
dude.
Oh, you're gonna be that. You bring the orange slices. Is that
If
still
they
a thing?
want a fucking snack, dude, I'll throw them a snack.
Okay. Is that so? You're what? All right. What about a sitting?
You
I
got
don't
fuel
deny,
up.
What about
I ain't
a-
denying nobody snacks?
What about a sitting vehicle?
I would sit on the cooler.
Sit in the cooler. Okay.
Yeah.
Cooler guy.
I think that I am like my I could do like a funny answer or a real answer. My real answer is I'm a bucket of baseballs guy with a lid that is like a nice padded lid on it.
Corbin Olmsted.
So you
dad
so you,
did that.
so you have like you can flip soft toss. You have the balls, you whatever. But like I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna sit on that
Are
bucket.
you the coach?
In this scenario, I'm saying like I'm not the coach, right? So I'm just saying, like, I'm a parent.
So
like
you're
I got-
doing flip toss and you're not the coach?
That's
like-
Corbin. That's Corbin Olmstead's
God,
dad, bro.
dude.
before or
That's
after the
Oh my
game.
god,
Yo,
dude.
that's some big
I be
Jim
getting-
Olmstead
I be getting
vibes
dry
there,
hacks
dude.
before the game, bro.
Oh, like you guys never
Having him do the fence drill, bro. Fucking keep your hands in. Come on, get out
No,
of here.
my kid's the pitcher, so it's not even hitting. I'm doing flip toss to some other kid.
Who
See,
can't fucking hit.
Ivy, this is what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm doing. No, so you're sitting on a bucket, and my receptacle. I'm surprised nobody said this. Is like a Bubba keg, like a little
Yeah,
like the
dude.
orange thing.
those
that's,
things, yeah, those
that's like
things
big,
are
and you
dope.
fill it up with ice and water. You know what I mean? Like you hold it up like this, and like you press
Yeah,
the
and you
button.
drink it. And you,
Like an igloo cooler.
Right, so like
Yeah.
Ivy comes over to the fence, and you just hold the thing over. You press the button, and it's like just squirts in his mouth. You know what I'm talking
those,
about?
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things are dope.
They make ones that have hooks now. They're like,
But it's
hang
like
on a
it's like
fence.
the orange Home Depot cooler, but like just
Yeah.
a little smaller.
No,
Yeah.
everybody knows you
that's
don't.
that's the one
no,
you that's the one
you
you
don't
bring.
ever get the one with the hooks. Everybody knows if you're the real deal, you get the stretch bands with the hooks on them,
What?
like a bungee cord.
the bungee cords
Oh.
with the hooks on the end. Then you hook it to the fence.
Right. Yeah.
That's the real
That's if you
deal.
like have like a Home Depot big one. Like
Yeah.
this, I'm talking about just a Bubba, like a little,
Little tiny one, yeah.
like a little one.
It's
right?
like it's like a little 2-gallon.
Like a
thing.
little one,
Right.
but it doesn't
Yeah.
have the straw.
like you could fill
flip-
like 10
yeah.
beers in it, you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't give
But
it
I would.
that
It
either.
has the straw on the top, but that's hard to maneuver. That straw,
Yeah.
like the straw on the top, is hard
Yeah,
to
yeah,
maneuver. You want to use the bottom. It's got two receptacles that you can
Oh, it's
opt
double-
for.
double-
The only
Little
rule,
double whammy.
piece.
the only rule at kids games is you don't want to be the outfield guy.
The outfield guy is the dad that like has been kicked out,
pacing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
or
the
he's
guy that, like, is not
or he
al-
like takes it too serious. He's like pacing.
but it's like not allowed to sit close.
Yeah.
You want to be next to the dugout because like you're allowed to sit with the parents. You're just choosing not to.
yeah.
But I think
I got
want,
enough friends.
I also think I
Yeah,
want to
I
be the
got
dad
plenty
that
of
stands
friends.
like directly behind home plate. You know those dads?
Calling balls and strikes.
You're like, I don't think so. Like you just like the umpire makes a foul call. Oh, come on.
I politely disagree.
Oh, not again. Oh, come on. Yeah, like you're yelling at your kid, like get your shoulder up. Some weird, some like
Chicken wing.
some,
Chicken wing.
some weird piece of advice.
Right.
Come, get your foot in. You're stepping in the bucket. Get your foot in. Yeah, those dads are the worst. I think everybody agrees. But yeah, I mean, it's also I don't know what I'm going to be like because imagine that somebody else is coaching your kids who doesn't know as much as you know. How you're going to feel? You're going to be like, trust me.
Until they get to high school, it doesn't fucking matter, bro.
Yeah, you think
It
that
doesn't fucking matter.
you
It
think
really
that
doesn't.
until that coach is yelling at your kid to do the wrong thing.
I'll say, yeah, don't listen to your coach. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but what in the moment
Like,
you're
in the
gonna you're not
moment, I'll
just
just let it go.
you're not just gonna stand there and be
Just let
like,
it go.
yeah, watch my kid, because the kid's gonna look at you and go like this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, hey, your coach is telling you to do something. Fucking do the thing.
No, you're not, dude. Get out.
I wouldn't do that.
I could see
I'm gonna
that.
clip. We're gonna clip this
Go ahead.
because
it.
like this
I
is
wouldn't do
absolutely
that.
gonna
Clip it.
happen, and you're gonna be like, this bozo head coach doesn't know what he's doing.
I agree. I'm not saying I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it in the moment.
In the moment, you're just gonna stand there silently.
No.
I'm gonna say that.
Yes, I would stand there and not say anything. I'd say, hey, listen to your fucking coach, because that's like, to me, that's a teachable moment for a child. Is like, hey, this person is in charge of you to do your thing. That is your coach. Listen to your coach.
Yeah,
But I think that's
It's
why like.
irrelevant
That's
whether
true.
whether the
But I
shit
think
is
you're just
wrong.
gonna be the coach.
Once you get no, absolutely not.
I think you're just gonna be the coach.
I won't
That
be the
dude,
coach
you know how
either.
hard
If
it is to get
anybody's gonna
drunk
be
while
the
you're coaching?
hothead, that's
Yeah, you know how to drink
if
when
anybody's
coaching.
gonna be the hothead that gets mad at the coach saying the wrong thing, it's gonna be me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You're
sure.
definitely gonna be like the Karen dad.
I'm
that, like,
very self aware about that.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be the Karen dad. I think you're definitely gonna be like too drunk to taste this chicken. You know, I think you're gonna be like, I don't want to coach, but I have to because these guys are like not coaching my kids correctly.
Too drunk to taste this chicken.
That's what I think Avs is gonna be, and I'll probably just
No,
be the head
'cause
coach from day one.
I also want my girls to like play any other like if
I
they
don't
if
want
they
Kennedy
want
to
to play
play softball.
if they
Yeah.
want to play softball, like that's fine, like we'll figure it out, but like I want them to play anything else, like and not volleyball either.
I was gonna say I'm actually
'Cause,
more
like-
worried about volleyball
I don't want them to play volleyball either, because it's like
Strack.
because Strack
Yeah.
was a coach.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like she actually did the coaching thing.
yeah,
So I think that's gonna be
and
really
also
tough.
with people that were significantly more skilled than little children.
right,
Right,
and
right.
they're
Like-
like it's
Right.
like
She coached at like a very high level.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about this? Your kids, swimmers, Kennedy, volleyball.
that's like what I told TJ
Fucking
because his
hate
kid, he's got a
swimming,
kid that's like similar in age. I was like, let's both coach so that you can coach Ivy and I can coach Reed, and like I don't have to worry that like you're an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I kind of need another coach to coach Ivy because I don't want to be his coach, right? I don't want to be his coach like the whole time, but also I can't have an idiot coach my kid for like even like a year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you're just gonna risk like throw him out there and they get drafted by whoever. Like most likely he'll be like one of those kids that's like drafted in like the top 3 rounds of like the draft or whatever. He's not gonna be like he's not gonna be the last pick that's like, oh god, I got this kid. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna be that kid.
He might.
He's not gonna be the kid that's like picking his nose like
He might. You don't know.
How do you know that?
because he's not. He's already coordinated enough to be able to play sports. So pretty confident he's not gonna be like. He's not going to be the kid that's like doesn't want to be there. He wants to get dirty and like run outside and like eat bugs and do all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So he
So
won't
he's-
pick his nose.
I
to eat
told
bugs.
I told Emily, I was like,
He's gonna play.
I want the girls to play like others. I would hope that they would like whatever they like, right? So it's like you can't really fix that, but like I hope that they aren't like when they're young like super fans of like volleyball or softball, just for the sole reason of like Emily would want to coach or she would want me to coach, where it's like one of us would have to be too overly involved, and it's like I don't want that. I want somebody else to figure it, like play a sport that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
What sport
Which
do you
is-
know nothing about?
Or
Lacrosse.
yeah, you're right.
I know, it's like,
I'm
what
an
do you-
athletic freak, dude.
Lacrosse.
You're
You
right.
bet on ping pong.
You're right, bro. I'm an athletic freak.
I was thinking about lacrosse. Like Ivy
Yeah.
might be a
Don't
lacrosse
let
kid.
it. Dude,
or like
boys
some
lacrosse,
like track
maybe.
and field.
Girls
Like,
lacrosse.
that's
Girls
not my
lacrosse
thing.
might be the worst sport I've ever watched my whole life.
Really?
Oh my god, my girlfriend in high school played lacrosse, and I went to a game one time, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't even figure out what was going on. They would just
They were
like
just bad,
They
or-
would just like blow the whistle, everybody would stop, and then like one girl got like a head start with the ball, and then they blow the whistle and they start running again. Like it was like I was like, I
it's
didn't
like
understand.
not even real lacrosse.
Like, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it at all.
But yeah, like even like basketball.
And they only wear goggles. There's not even any like contact or anything.
like
I-
none of us
uh,
are basketball players.
No.
Right? But like even if somebody was coaching your kid to play basketball and like they didn't know what they were doing, I still think that you'd be like,
Beef.
I don't
If
like
they're just trying to teach them beef.
it's not even
That's all I teach them.
it's not even like if they're teaching them the wrong technique or whatever. It's if they are yelling, like if your kid does it right, and
Yeah,
then
but
they
that age,
then
they're
they're
not
saying,
yelling at all. Like they're not yelling
but I'm not
at kids.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like well, no, once they get to like kid pitch, that age. Well, I don't know what age that is. Like they're gonna be old enough to like look at you in formal
7 or 8 years
formal coherent sentence and be like, Dad, this is not what we practiced,
Mm-hmm.
and they're telling me to do the wrong thing. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Right? They're gonna look at you and you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I know your coach is a moron. What do you want me to do? He's a moron. I don't know what to tell you. And like that's like my biggest fear
Yeah,
is
but I think
me
that-
and Ivy are practicing hard. He does the right thing. He sets a pick, and the coach is like, "What are you? Why are you doing that? Go to the wing." And they're like, "Oh God, shut up."
Yeah.
Oh God.
But that's tough though. I mean, it's like
Or like the head coach of a baseball team who calls the umpire ref
Oh God.
and then
dude.
yells at your kid to do
time ref. Time.
and then he yells at your kid to do the wrong thing. Your kid did the wrong thing. Come on, you're not telling me that you're gonna be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no guy that calls the fucking umpire a ref is gonna coach my kid. It's
Just
impossible.
pull him off the field immediately.
I can't.
Yeah,
like
my
we're
kid-
going home.
Yeah, they'd quit.
I might go
right
to a whole
there.
new league. Oh,
Yeah.
we're in the Jack's Beach League. Nope, we're not in that league anymore.
Yeah, we're going somewhere else.
We're in a new league altogether. Sorry, coach. No, this isn't a ref, by the way. Look it up, please. My dad used to have the like whatever league we were in, Pony or Babe Ruth or whatever. He'd have like the rule book in his bike coaching shorts back pocket. Okay,
I think I'm going to go as far.
and he pulled that thing out and he go, "That's wrong, Chip. Remember Chip?
yeah, dude.
Robo knows Chip. And Robo knows that Chip was always wrong."
Bro, that's a freaking pull, dude.
I'm gonna
Dude,
I'm gonna go
Chip
as far.
the umpire was the best.
I'm gonna go as
That's
far
a
as to say that
pull.
I'm not gonna put my kid in a little league until I go and find a coach that wears bike shorts.
They don't make them.
You'll
anymore.
never find one.
you can
They don't
find them
even make 'em.
online.
There's
Yeah,
gotta
they
be
brought
somebody.
them back.
I'm gonna find
Oh
one.
really?
I gotta get some, man.
I'm about to order a couple pairs soon. If we
Yeah.
get done with this.
Yeah, it's got to have. By the way, it's got to have 4 buttons, right? Because not one button,
Yeah.
not 2.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
weren't
the-
they all? Then they
not
all
the one
have
or two.
4 buttons.
Yeah,
Because they knew
And
that
they're-
these coaching dads
and
were
they're
moving around.
it's
man.
4 buttons in a square.
Yeah, in a square
Yeah,
pattern.
it's not 4. It's
Right,
square
right.
buttons.
4 in a square.
patterns. Yeah.
Square
and
buttons.
like because it was like you needed to be like sure that those things were staying put, right?
Yeah.
I mean, those things were like, what were they made of? Linoleum? Like, what the hell was the material? Those things were sharp, man. I mean, those things were crazy. Oh my god. Yeah. Best,
All right.
best outfit in all of sports. That's so
Bike
great.
shorts. Bike shorts.
I'm wearing those whether I'm coaching basketball or I don't care. I'm wearing
that's
bike
what
shorts.
I might just like start
Bike
making
shorts.
that like my daily.
What's like the
outfit.
shirt? Is the shirt just like the team shirt of the team?
Yeah, you wear
Yeah.
the jersey. Yeah, you wear.
Yeah.
Well, not if you're a basketball. You wouldn't wear the basketball jersey.
What are the basketball
That'd be
shirts?
fucking awesome.
Bike shorts with a basketball jersey. on.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I remember I had one coach,
Jackie Moon.
Adam Walensky. Shout out Adam Walensky if you're listening. There's no way he's listening. His dad was a lawyer, and he would like get right off of work and come right to coach basketball, and he'd be like still wearing like slacks with like dress shoes and like a dress like tie and like whatever. And I always thought like you couldn't like just you got to the thing, you couldn't take like 30 seconds to like put on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. Like you're coaching about, like you know what I mean?
He's
Like
Coach Calipari
you're
over
that
there.
much of a risk.
Isn't
It
like
literally
Coach
looked
K?
like he was like like a Coach K kind of thing. And I was like, you're like that much of a. You couldn't just like slip in the bathroom and like throw on something more casual, like a pair of sweatpants or something. I never understood it. I never understood it. But hey, now I'm a dad.
Dress for the job you want, not the job you have, right?
What's the job that he wanted?
GM.
Seriously, he wanted to run the league.
Well, there you go. There
I'll tell you
go.
what. I don't know. So you guys all played like AAU basketball, like real
Nope.
young.
I
I
played
played
really
one
young,
season of
yeah.
basketball. I fucking sucked.
Yeah.
My
I
mom
don't
was
know.
like,
I
You
played
are-
one season of basketball. I think it was my freshman year of high school or like my 8th grade year, something like that. One of those two.
So here's what pissed me off. I was fat. Like
No.
yeah.
I got
This was before I hit my growth spurt. And you. What are you?
Are you kidding me?
pee.
I know we're gonna be done in like 5 minutes.
All right. I'll hang on.
Get your
just hang
fat
on.
ass
I really got to
back
pee,
here.
though, so let's wrap it up.
All right, tell me about.
Um,
By the way, he's playing sound clips. So you should put your headphones on.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Play it again.
All right, tell us about fat basketball, Jaime.
Yeah, so I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet, and so I was doing my thing. I was the rebounder. I was a hell of a passer.
The round mound of rebound.
Yeah, I was a distributor.
Can't laugh. when I piss
And
my pants.
the one thing that I was like dead set on that I was going to be good at.
Twinkies after the game.
The one thing I was going to be good at
Cross my legs.
was shutting down the lane. And I was like dead set. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to take charges.
Okay.
When you're playing like rec basketball, they don't call charges.
Yeah, dude.
It's always blocking. It's like, no, blocking foul, block. And I would get so fucking mad. I was like, no, hands were straight up. Hands were straight up. Hands were straight up.
I was like an 8-year-old.
An 8-year-old.
I imagine
every single time.
taking charges.
Every single time. And I would
Fat
get
Jaime.
Fat Jaime taking
I would
charges.
get so mad, and they would never.
That's such a
I don't
douchey
think.
thing.
Like he looks
do.
like Glenn Big Baby Davis out there.
I don't think I got a single charge called the entire. I fouled out every game.
But like maybe you just like weren't actually doing a good job.
Hands
taking
were straight
charges.
up.
Maybe like your feet weren't
Hands are,
still or something.
hands are
like that.
straight up.
Feet
And
have
he's
to
like
be set.
shuffling with the guys.
Hands were straight up.
Jaime's like shuffling
So
across the
this
lane.
was my big thing. So I was like tall. I was like taller than everybody. I was like way taller than everybody, and I was pretty athletic because like I had been playing like other sports like baseball or whatever. And this league was just a whatever league. And the big like I played the 5. I played in the post. And the big thing that like the coaches yell at me is I wouldn't use the backboard because I was like, using the backboard is for fucking pussies. dude." So I just like go up and like I'd make some shots, but I was so bad because I just didn't use the backboard. It's like, bro, you're in the post. Like nowadays, like I go play, I like use the backboard, I'm good. But like I no matter what shot it was, if I'm doing a layup, I'd do a layup, I wouldn't use the backboard. Like, what are you doing? What are you do? Why are you doing this? I was like, yo, backboard's fucking pussy shit, dude. Because like that's what people
Nothing
say.
but net, bro. Nothing
But
but
like
net.
when you're playing, because the only basketball I'd ever played was outside on a double rim
Banks open.
and like a double rim, whatever. And it was like I only just pop, pick and pop kind of stuff. You shoot a little shot. But then I played in this AAU league and it was like no backboard every time, yelled at by the coaches. I'm sorry. Put on a shirt and shorts, dude. You're wearing a fucking suit and tie. I can't take you seriously. I'm sorry.
It's the same coach from.
Same coach. I only played 1 year of basketball.
Hands were straight
I
up.
only played 1 year of basketball. That's what I said. Okay, you got to pee?
We have to stop this. I'm gonna piss my pants.
Oh my God. All right. Anybody have any other take-backs? Flowers?
No. Oh, the only other thing. My kid is fully blown in the climbing phase. He's
Fully
climbing.
blown in
Full blown climbing phase.
I piss my pants, dude. I can't laugh when I piss my pants.
Fully blown in the climbing phase.
Fully blown in the climb.
What is that? My kid is fully blown in the climbing phase. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, full blown.
Okay.
Fully blown.
Go to beerstick.com to use code DADVICE to get 20% off your order. DADVICE. Bro coaster for bros. Go over there. Get you one. If you are the first person to send us anything under 3 seconds, I'll send you $50. I swear to God.
Swear to God.
Swear to
And
God.
then
Swear to God.
like
I might do it.
3-4 people after that. If you can beat the time, $100 each.
Just send us shit.
Whatever.
You never know what'll
I don't
happen.
give a shit.
Just send us anything.
First 100 people.
Everybody
I don't
that
give a
sends
shit.
us
Under
something
two-
has gotten something. So just like
Send
just
us
send
shit.
anything.
Aussies, anything. Just send us. Hey, we like Danny Rick.
Aussie, Aussie,
$100.
Aussie.
I love Danny Rick.
Oi, oi, oi.
And then what else we got? Daddy store. You can check out underneath.
I'm literally got about to explode of piss. Can we
You can
wrap
join the
this
Daddy
up?
Club. All the links are underneath the video. Check us out.
Join the daddy
The
store.
Daddy store.
Come check out the Daddy store.
Is that like the bar? Is that like the
Who's your
website the Barbies
daddy?
put on the dolls or that send them to like the porn site?
Yeah, it's the daddy store.
Check out our Only Dads account. I don't know.
It's the daddy
Yo.
store. If you're 18 years old, you're looking for someone to retire you immediately, go to the daddy store.